Hello viewer, I have here is 2013 Volkswagen Tiguan. The car has a bearing noise roaring as you drive, and it could be any one of the four wheel. So I have the car on the hoist right now, and I'm going to rotate each of the wheel, check for play, check for grinding noise. As you turn this wheel, and you will listen for grinding noise. Hopefully, I can find one that is bad and I can replace it. Shake it. You can hear. You can use the stethoscope, and while the car's in drive, you can touch this suspension here, and you can hear the noise amplified through this stethoscope. And this is significant play on the bearing. So have to get a new bearing and replace that. Okay, I'm going to run down over the tool that I used in order to change the front wheel bearing on the Volkswagen Tiguan, the 2012. So I have a set of the torque bit and another set here for different torque drive bit here. But the bit that you need is T30 to remove the wheel rotor, the front rotor, and M12 is to remove the bearing bolt in the back that's secured to the steering knuckle. 16mm socket is in order to remove the lower control ball joint assembly. 21mm to remove the brake hanger, and 24mm to remove the bolt in the center of this wheel bearing hub. I also have the 7mm hex to remove the brake caliper and breaker bar. Those are the tools you need to do this job. This is a little pick so I can remove the ABS sensor, the tab. I poke it and I open the tab so that way I don't break any tab. So it's a really good tool to have. All right, welcome. I'm going to change the front wheel bearing on this, and here's the bearing that you pick up this morning. And before I start the job, I want to remove the center bolt where the wheel bearing is, and that is going to be 24mm 12-point socket. While the car is still on the ground with all the weight is on the wheel, I'm going to break this loose, and it is loose now. Make it easy for me to remove while it's up in the air. Loosening all my wheel lug and lift the cars up. So put the wheel lug back on with a wrench and shake it up and down. Shouldn't make any noise. So the bearing is bad. That's loose. Just loose. Let's keep them in there. Now I'm going to remove the brakes, caliper, and the hanger, and then hang it up there. Then I'll take the rotor off. The bolt's pretty rusted, so it's not going to be easy. But let's soak it, this magic fluid, and we'll have to let it sit. Okay, pound it. Oh, pretty rusty. Clean all up. Put it back together. All clean. Surface is all flat. And a little bit of grease. Same thing with this one here. And grease all the mating surface. Okay, so going back in. A little bit of a copper anti-seize on the bowl. And so I put the bowl back in. I didn't really push the thing here all the way in because I want to line up this bowl on all 4 of them before I take a mallet and hit this in, just in case I have to make some adjustment by tapping this clockwise or counterclockwise to line this bowl in. It should go in by hand freely. If you try to force it, you're gonna cross thread and damage it. Gently by hand, and then I'll take the mallet. I'll hit it. Now that all 4 bolts are in, mallet, slap this hub in so you can see it. It's going in, flush. All right, all back in, dry shafts in. Put a little bit of lubrication on the spline shaft. Help to slide the thing here in. The new bearing hub. It doesn't go as easy, so use a rubber mallet. Slap it in. Take the bolt, torque it down to keep the dry shaft from coming back out again. Reinstall the lower ball joint. And now I'm going to put the brake back together. And it's ready to go. New bearing is done. Brand new. Well, thank you for watching to the end, and definitely a challenge to change this bearing here. So if you like the video, please click likes and subscribe. Take care.